3, 2, 1. We're back. You feel me? Another episode of Chisme with Doknow. And we got the lovely Miss.
Bree Carter.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. It's hot in here. Shout out RJ in the back.
okay.
Shout out team. Congratulations on your first debut album.
Thank you.
Sorry,
I appreciate that.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You're doing your thing. I couldn't make it to the RJ didn't invite me. I couldn't make it, but shout out AD and Terrell. They hit me. They're like, bro, that shit was a vibe. The tape was amazing. But how you doing? We could talk about the album, but on Chisme with Doknow, we just kick it here.
Yeah, I'm just
Tell me
chilling.
how many bitches you beat up in high school. All that. This is what we're doing over here. You know what I'm saying?
No, I wasn't like that in high school.
Nah.
It's different. Honestly, no, yeah. I mean, I hung out with girls like that.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? And like that was my type of group of friends. But as far as just going and fighting, like, I mean, I check females, whatever, but I'm not gonna.
You're not extra out.
Yeah, I'm not extra with it. But if I have to fight, I'm gonna fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
you know what's crazy? And this might sound crazy, but not crazy. But I was like going through your IG. I was trying to do my homework, and I was like, she ain't got no twerking videos on the IG, and it wasn't like in a weird way, but just most artists, most girls especially, they like doing the most. Like Cardi got 30 million twerking videos,
right? Yeah.
But I was just going through your shit. I'm like, oh, this is a little different vibe. Like I got some crazy questions I can ask, maneuver. You know what I'm saying? But
no, my best friend, she does all the twerking. She makes it easier for me. Shout out TK.
You just let her twerk?
Yeah, she loves to twerk. So I mean, she like a twerk machine, a twerkulator.
Yeah, she a twerkulator. Do you know how to twerk though?
I mean, I can dance.
Do you like pass by a mirror and like do your shit?
Yeah.
I've always wondered like nah. And I'm asking because like one time with my girl at the moment, I was like, how do you know that you know how to twerk? Because as a guy, you're thinking like every bitch could just shake their ass, right?
Right.
But then I heard there's like a talent to it, and I just asked her like, how do you know you could twerk? And she's like, you practice, and I was like, you practice?
Yeah.
But is it like, what are you practicing to? Like, are y'all like, nah, this for real? Because look, we do podcast. Like I do podcasts, you do music. So when you write a bar, like you'll have somebody in the room with you, a producer, an engineer, another artist, and they'll be like, oh, maybe this fits better here. As a podcaster, we learn as we go, kind of with like the comments, like, stop talking over the artist. Don't you say what too much? Oh, you said like a million times. Stop looking to the like, bro. We have fucking endless rules I didn't even know about.
Right.
But I was like, as a fucking twerker, like, is there like a cadence to this shit?
How I do it, I just usually like drink or something, and then I'll go in the bathroom, and it's like my little club, and I just be playing I swear to God, and I just be dancing and shit.
Girls do love the bathroom, and y'all don't even be doing shit in there. I feel like y'all get fake ready. Like that shit be blowing my mind.
You're just looking in the mirror like, damn, I look good. Man, let me put some music on. And you just be feeling yourself. It's
100%.
Feeling yourself, I feel like that's what it is.
That's amazing
because I'm not just gonna twerk all the time, but when I'm feeling myself, I'm gonna do it. You know, but
do you feel like that's like a thing girl artists need right now? Do you feel like they need to know how to twerk?
No, honestly, you don't. It's I don't know. I ain't gonna say you do or you don't, but I don't feel like it's a necessity. I feel like there's different lanes of that. You know, some girls hold themselves and they do just that. You know, some girls don't. You know, me. And there's other girls probably like me as well that just don't. Their whole page doesn't pertain twerking, you know?
And when I said page, I didn't necessarily mean the page, but what I'm saying, like, let's just say you're being an executive right now. And there's a girl that makes good music with like whatever ass, and then there's a girl that makes okay music, but with this big old booty. She could dance like crazy. The bars might not be 100% there, but there's you could see something.
Yeah.
If let's say you have $1 million and you could give it to either or, where are you going?
Staying who I am. I'm just true to myself. Yeah,
okay.
Honestly, I'm just true to myself. I feel like I said, people that they do it for whatever reasons they want to. But me, I don't feel like I need to do that. You know, I like deep down, I don't feel like I need to go change anything I don't feel like that.
No, that's amazing. Yeah.
And I like to just be who I am. So if I go and do that to myself, you know, I feel like I'm gonna change who I am. You know, I'm gonna just start acting like this person and this person instead of just being me. You know, and it's easier being like this.
Yeah, and when I was listening to the tape, I was at the gym and I was like, oh, it's bars after bars. And then I was like, damn, I need some twerky shit. I was just trying to find it. There was some beats though that I was like, okay, super hyped up. Do you feel like you should have made maybe some like super club music? Or
kinda, yeah, but for the most part, no. I feel like I did.
I fucked with it though.
Thank you.
You went bar for bar.
I feel like I could drop some singles that sound like clubby. You know what I mean? I just didn't feel like I had any club type of things for my, like turkey type of things for my tape. I didn't.
Your vocabulary is definitely at a whole other level. I think you're better than RJ. No, but your vocabulary is at a whole other level. I like that shit. It's something different. Like I'm not a huge fan of like the simple shit. Like shout out Ice Spice doing her thing, but like the simple shit kind of like just, and I like how you were really speaking. You know, you were rapping full like you were rapping, and it's shit that you could fucking. It's fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like you driving down the freeway and you just bumping your shit.
Me?
And doing,
you know. I'm going 100 like, damn, let me slow down. Hold on.
But tell me about yourself growing up. Like, where'd you grow up? What city you from? How was life like? What was your favorite cereal, favorite cartoon? All that. Give me the rundown, please.
Okay, so I'm from the IE.
Shout out to IE.
I'm from the IE. I was born in Riverside, and then I was like raised up and down the IE. As far as like the lifestyle, you know, real grungy, you know, but I mean, every city has their spot, but it's like real compared to LA, you know, because I always say out there's not much opportunities, but when you come to LA, it's like opportunities next door, you know what I mean? Yeah. So out there, I feel like it's like that because there's no opportunities. There's nothing to make people go, you know? So, but as far as that, and then I used to just like, when I was young, I was like a hustler. So I used to draw for this one guy. He used to just take, if he got them paintings and when I blow up, he'd sell them things, he's gonna be rich. But he got these, I drew them for $8. Like they're $8.
What were you drawing though?
Pictures, like flowers.
Oh, so you could draw and shit.
Yeah, I know how
Were
to
you
draw.
ever a tagger?
No.
Never a tagger?
No,
okay.
But yeah, I know how to draw real well.
Okay, fire.
Yeah, but that's what I used to do. And then I used to put the flyers like DirecTV. I used to go put the flyers
in the
on
cars.
The car. Yeah. But then I learned how to cheat. I don't care if you see it now because I already got my money. But he gave me like a stack of 500 and then for $50, and I would go put them on the car. But I don't know if I'm not going to 500 houses, you know. So I would just throw half of them away and put half of them out there.
Damn, you a big finesse, huh? It's okay, bro. I used to work at fucking. Go ahead, go ahead. Sorry about that. I'm telling you guys, it's a little hot in this motherfucker.
No, it's okay.
But I used to work at Pollo Loco in Leimert Park, and I used to rob money from Pollo Loco for sure. I definitely used to they used to give me 100. I used to void this shit and then put it under the register when the manager catching out, I just grab my shit. So I used to come up like my check was some bullshit for real. But
I already know back then them checks was nothing. $8 an hour, like who can?
Oh, $8 an hour is crazy.
Because they done boosted it up now, so they owe us that money from back then.
Yeah, I remember I used to want to work at In-N-Out. I don't know how much you getting paid. 17.
I used to want to work at Walmart.
Bro, hey, I'm gonna keep it a buck though. I always wanted a cool I never worked a retail job. Like I always did some super fucking burnt out shit. Like I fucking sold weed in high school, which was like burnt the fuck out. I fucking sold weed. I sold weed. Fuck, I worked at fucking Pollo Loco, and then I did construction for like 2-3 days. And they were all fucking terrible.
He said for 2-3 days.
Yeah, that shit was not.
Construction's good. He said 2-3 days.
Yeah, they get paid good. It's just the stereotype is that we could all do it. Bullshit.
Right. I worked at Rainbow. That was my first job, Rainbow, and then I worked at this warehouse, and then that was it. Yeah.
What's Rainbow?
It was in the IE in the Carousel Mall. They knocked it down now, but it was in there. It was crazy.
That shit was ghetto? That's crazy.
They used to drop like the homeless people off on Thursdays and the crazy people off on Thursdays, and they would just come up in there doing crazy stuff. Man.
The IE's grimy. It's like big ass Thriller music video now. I feel like everybody a motherfucking zombie. That motherfucker.
It is though, like that is crazy, but I feel like in time it'll change. You know what I mean? It'll grow.
For sure. It's definitely a growing city, a growing county for sure.
Yeah.
What was high school like? What was middle school like for you?
Middle school, it was cool. I was like in gay and avid classes in like seventh grade, and then I didn't want to be in them classes no more. So like when I told them, they had like a little meeting for like the kids that were like kind of if they didn't want to be in it, and I was in that, and I walked into the meeting, and I was like, oh, I don't want to be in these classes no more. They ended up putting me in like these badass kid classes. Like these motherfuckers stole, like it was my first day in them classes. We had substitutes because it was a meeting. Yeah. So they stole the seating charts from only their class, all their referral printouts. They robbed the Social Security guy. Social studies teachers.
It was terrible.
Candy. It was horrible. And I was just like, wow. Like, and then I just turned like that.
So it was like either be in the really smart classes or fuck. If you don't want to be blessed, we're gonna put you with the dumbasses. Right. That's fucked up. Yeah. They couldn't find a middle ground.
No, they were like, "You want to play? All right, there you go." And I was just like, I didn't realize it, until I got older, like what they did. But that was crazy. Yeah. It was crazy.
And then, what about high school?
High school was cool. I was like, my freshman year, everybody I kind of think fuck up their freshman year ditching, doing things like that, but. Yeah, I was like fucked off with there. And then like I went to homeschool. I got kicked out of like my first school, went to homeschool. I kind of was homeschooled my whole thing.
Your whole thing?
Yeah. But like I did go to public schools throughout it. Yeah. Like Carter. I went to Carter High.
You were just like back and forth and shit.
Yeah. But homeschool was for me because I like to be by myself. You know what I mean? Isolated.
I was gonna say, are you like a little like antisocial? Like, are your people skills like all the way there?
Yeah, but I just like to be to myself. But I could talk to people, you know what I mean? I'm good. I have people skills, all that good people skills, but I just like to be to myself.
Yeah, I have a homie that he was homeschooled. And he's not awkward, but like, I feel like sometimes people talk to him and he just like, I'll be like, motherfucker, you gotta look people in the eye sometimes. Like, you gotta be able to have a conversation, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I could talk to people. I could find a friend like this, you know what I mean? But that's if I'm out in public. I like to just be at home chilling, just, relaxing. That's what I really like. If I have to work, I'm going to go to work. You know what I mean? And do what I got to do. But for the most part, I don't try to just be in everybody's face and take all the energy. And you know what I mean? So.
What about the love life? How was the love life in high school? Because I was in love in high school. I'm a bitch. I was like in love and shit like that.
It was like cool. It was a high school sweetheart. I never humped him. So, I mean, it's like... So I don't know, but you know what I mean? It was cool, like a puppy love type shit, you know what I mean?
Did you cry for him?
Nah.
You never cried?
I didn't cry. I didn't cry.
You ever like scream at a pillow? Like,
no, I didn't.
You ever go to like
I left him because like my grandpa had passed away. And so I was out in LA. My dad stayed in LA. And so I would just come out here all the time after I turned 18. So I was just like, well, I don't want to be with you no more. I'm in LA. I was popping out here like, and I just left him.
So that's kind of fucked up, huh? You got an opportunity.
I'm having fun. Shit, I'm 18 now. What?
Oh, so you didn't really like him. It was just like, I did, but you full of shit. That's bullshit.
I was going through something, so I wasn't out there.
Yeah, facts, you were.
So I was like, I'm not even out there. What's the point in being with him? I don't see him, you know what I mean? And like, soon as I left him, I swear to God, this nigga got a girl pregnant, like.
Well, at least you didn't get pregnant.
Right. No, I wasn't going to get pregnant. I was pregnant young. Hell no, my mom would have been like, out. Get your shit and go. No. But.
Damn, so you never cried?
No.
That's cool. Have you cried recently?
I cried as an adult. Yeah, not recently.
Not recently.
Well, I cried recently when I was when I dropped my tape and things like from my happiness, but like recently.
I'm talking about love because I'm a lover, so I want to know about your love life.
Okay. No, he said I'm in love. No, I haven't cried recently. I haven't. I've been happy, so I haven't.
What about like in the past though?
Yeah, I've cried.
What's the craziest shit you've done? You broke windows before? Mm-mm. Okay, abused them a little bit? Mm-mm. Bitch ass motherfucker, fuck you.
No, I've done stuff I'm not proud of.
As long as you didn't light no car on fire. My homegirl lit her ex-man car on fire. And she go, you did that?
No, I didn't light car on
you
fire.
looked at me like, I was like, holy fuck.
No.
I was like, RJ, you might have to go look at the fucking, her cases and shit. Got a arson case or something. Can you tell us, you don't got to tell us the craziest shit you done?
I've done crazy shit. I've done wild shit and
Can you give me one?
Okay,
You gotta get like it could be like a funny one.
Which one? They are funny. They all crazy. No.
There's gotta be one that like you be looking back. I was like, damn, that was kind of fucked up.
No, I don't have one. I can't think at the top of my head.
Cracking with a Casamigo bottle?
I haven't cracked nobody with a bottle yet.
Nah, okay, damn.
Not yet.
I seen my sister do that before. Not with a Casamigo bottle, but like.
Were they bleeding? My homegirl hit somewhere with a Casamigo.
Yeah, and I was like the 40s were flying. It was cool, but it was still fucking. It was pretty dangerous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're not gonna tell me?
I'm trying to think of one.
If I see another interview, you tell them you're toxic, then I'm gonna be.
I don't have any toxic traits. I keep telling everybody I don't have them. I don't have that.
Biggest pet peeve you have?
Let me see. Liars. I don't like people that lie.
Okay, give me like top 5. And it could be funny things, like the way motherfuckers snore.
Okay. Like people who eat with their mouth open.
Okay.
People who try to finish my sentence.
Oh.
Washing? Russian?
Oh, motherfuckers in
a
rush.
I don't like people that rush me either, yeah. And then people that touch my food, they try to, let me get one.
Oh yeah, Bree, we would not be able to date. I'm all those shits. I'll be rushing. I'll be eating something like that. I'm terrible.
Oh Lord. I'll be like, God damn. I'm just kidding.
That's crazy. What do you feel are like some things that like catch your attention? And just in general. It could be like in general. It could be like the smallest things, like somebody's hustle.
Yeah,
like, things like that.
I like people that got ambition, you know, people that have a grind or have goals and stuff like that. Cause like nowadays it's kind of hard to bump into people who have goals and stuff like, or have dreams, you know what I mean? Even try to fulfill them. So I feel like that is something that make me cling to people and support them, you know what I mean? Because I feel like shit, that's dope to me. Like it take a lot. I have businesses, you know what I mean? So it do take a lot of consistency, a lot of sacrifice and things like that people like that, you know, good people, good-hearted people, people who move righteously. I like people like that, you know.
How do you explain your job? Because you are in a sport that's predominantly male. You know, you got to do shit like this. You got to be at the clubs. Motherfuckers be thirsty. And you a rapper, so it's like, oh, we want the rapper. And I think it's vice versa. I think just like how girls see males, I think that's just how males see females. Like, you know how many times I've dreamt about Cardi and Megan Thee Stallion? Like, but how do you like explain that situation? And I want to get into the music because, you know what I'm saying? Like you're doing amazing. Your first album just dropped, so congratulations to you once again. But like, how do you explain that part when you did first get into it? If like to a significant other or like somebody you're having a thing with or a conversation with or a talk to?
Honestly, because I've always been like popular. So like the attention, you know, I've known a lot of people and it's always been like that. So it's never been like, oh my God, he's trying to talk to me or this. You know what I mean? I'm not thirsty because I've been there. You know what I mean? So now I could focus and do my job, you know, but for the most part, I just feel like just knowing who I am, you know what I mean? And I don't have to, I'm not like boy crazy or anything like that, you know what I mean? So that I be cool with niggas, like, you know what I mean? Like, I just like to be homies and shit. Like, if they like me, that's on them. But I don't give off vibes like, I just be cool as fuck, you know what I mean? And they like that. Yeah, they like that. So, I mean, it is what it is. But at the same time, I just be cool, you know, and they know I don't want nobody, so, you know, I'm trying to get rich. I don't know what the fuck they talking about. I don't need nobody, you know, like, trying to cut in on.
That's good that you have that mentality, because I have, like, homegirls that do, like, and that not just sing, but they do, like, podcasting, or they're fucking photographers, or take pictures, or they're merch, and I hear their stories about, like, fucking their man's tripping, like, why are you taking a picture of him? Why are you recording this? Why are you? And I'm like, damn, that's their fucking job.
Yeah, I don't think mine's trip. I don't think he would, like, I don't think he'd give a fuck, honestly. Nah. Yeah, nah, because, I mean, I'm solid, and I don't give a reason to feel insecure or to be, you know, I don't make you feel like, oh, I'm going to go. You know, I don't do that. So I feel like there's a spot of security there. You know what I mean? So there's no reason to feel like that.
I like that. I like that. Let's talk about the music. How'd you get into the music?
I've been rapping since I was young. I used to just like write my little freestyles and things like that when I was young, probably like 15, 16. And then I just, you know, I wasn't really rapping after that. I was doing like my little modeling shit, whatever. And then just recently, like what, 5-6 years ago, 6 years ago, I ended up, you know, hopping on RJ's thing. I asked him like, let me get on a song, you know, and he let me. So that's where it came from that. And I just kept going to the studio.
Been working ever since.
Yeah, yep.
And I seen you're on some classic LA tapes. I mean, you're from the IE, but we're gonna claim you. But you're on some classic LA tapes that I remember. I mean, RJ, I've had this conversation, but like really changed the way LA's being carried. Like it was very hype. Like we was having fun functions, fucking kicking it with bitches, going up and now that I'm older, it's like, damn, I can only imagine, like, my older homies were at the club going crazy to this shit. Yeah. But now we doing it, and it's a fucking vibe. Yeah. But when you ask her, you're like, I don't want to ask, but fuck it, I'm going to just ask? Or what was, like, the process of that? If you could give me the rundown of that day, if you remember that day,
I just remember I always asked them, like, yeah, man, we don't have this was, like, years ago, we don't have no West Coast girl artists, let me just do this, you know, like. But I tell everybody, I just wasn't showing him that I was serious. You feel me? And I'm not gonna take somebody serious if I don't see them taking themselves serious. You feel me? So that's kind of what it was. But then I feel like the more I start doing it, and he start hearing like, okay, she hard as fuck, like, you know?
Yeah, he made you earn the shit.
Yeah.
And
most definitely.
When that shit came out, were you like, did he tell anybody, or you just kind of give him a surprise, like, hey, go listen to RJ new shit, look who's on this song, that song, like?
I heard it when we went to once I recorded it, that was like the last time I heard it.
Yeah.
And it was like a space between there. And then when he had his listening party, that's the first time I heard the song got recorded. So I was like, damn, I forgot this shit. Like, but I knew he was going to play it there. But I'm just like, damn, it's been so long. Because he started like, he didn't give me the song because he knew I was going to play it. I was going to send it to everybody.
Oh, yeah, you would have been burned out.
Man, my first song? Are you kidding me?
Hey, RJ Ghetto, but he a real businessman. I ain't giving you this shit, motherfucker.
At all. He didn't give me that at all. And I was like, damn. But, yeah, that's kind of the process. And he just gave it to me. I hopped on it and gave it back to him, whatever. He just put me on it. So
that's fire. And then, what was your family's reaction? Like, yo, and when I say family, I mean like best friends, homegirls.
They think it's crazy because they're like, damn, her goofy ass, like she really rapping. Like, but people that know me know I always played around with the music. Like, if you really know me, you knew I played around with music. You know what I mean? So for me to be here, if you like, some of my friends, they were like, damn, you said you was gonna do that a long time ago in high school and all that shit. And it just is crazy because I don't be remembering what the fuck I be saying to people. It be so much shit I be saying, But for them to remember certain things and then see me live my life and remind me, that shit is crazy to me. But
that shit is dope. I like the genius because you even were like a chola for a song. You hopped on some shit with Southboy Loco. That's my guy. How was that? Was it a little different? Because my boy do got a different cadence.
Yeah.
His beats, his energy, just a little different.
Yeah, I liked it though. That was like, it was different, but I liked it. I liked how it just came together. You feel me? And I like how he got his own style, you know what I mean? And it made me stand out too a little bit because I got mine and, just clashed.
Yeah, like the different types of vibes.
Yeah, it came out good. I love that song. We was just playing that shit the other
day. Is there anybody that kind of maybe like, and you don't gotta say names, maybe you could just talk about a situation where like maybe you reached out and they didn't tap back in, and now that you doing your shit, obviously you got like a legendary LA cosign, you doing your shit, you coming out here, you branching out, you like you're kind of doing your own thing. It's not like I was on a song with RJ. Now it's like, this is my album, this is my shit.
Yeah.
That now is maybe like, hey, hi. How you doing?
Honestly, no, because I don't really reach out to people. I reached out to like a few people, like celebrities, but I didn't reach out. I just sent them my music and stuff like that. But for the most part, like, no. No, I haven't felt that yet. I haven't.
Not yet.
I do. Yeah. I'm gonna notice if they come and then they write me back, and I'm be like, damn, he did ask me that question, and this, I done probably deleted it, all kind of shit. Like, hey, let me, but.
Do you want to send messages?
No, I just delete them.
You just?
Yeah, I delete them because it's like now that I drop my tape more so. Oh, sorry. There's so much. Every time I post like on my story, it'd be like so many people DMing me, and then I'd be forgetting I'm in the middle of a convo with somebody, so I just delete messages like that.
Okay.
But sometimes I don't read them. If I know it's somebody, I just delete it because I don't know what the fuck.
I like that. And who you listening to?
I listen.
You better not give me that political artist.
I'm not.
Like, I listen to myself. And
I do listen to myself. I for sure listen to myself by myself.
Okay, I like that. I like that. Okay. I don't even know who shit is. I think it's like a P.O. box gift. Shout out them though. Shout out by myself. Nah, I met them before. They was cool.
I like Vori. He's a singer. I don't know if he's like.
You depressed?
Yeah. No, I'm not depressed. I liked his.
It's okay if you're sad. This is a mental health space.
I'm crying now. I'm just kidding. No, but Vori.
Vori?
Yeah, that's
B-O-R-Y.
B-O-R-Y.
Oh, Vori.
Yeah.
Vori.
Is that how you say? Yeah, I just started listening to him because my homegirl played a song and I was like,
yeah, she depressed too.
Yeah, we both are.
Oh, what is he? He like sexy music type shit?
No, he's a storytelling kind, like more so like fuck love type of shit. When he went through something, I don't know what he went through, but I just like the certain song. I didn't. He had a song called "Do Not Disturb" that caught me, and I just listened to the whole tape, and then that was the one. So, but I like him.
So somebody was blowing up your RJ.
RJ.
Super political answer. Keep going.
Yeah. I'm like a 90s old school type of person.
Oh, so you on that vibe.
Yeah, I don't, I tap into this side sometimes, like here and there. I like a song, I'll hear a song, and I'm like, oh shit, I like that. But I'm more so listening to the stuff from back in the days. You feel me? Like old Wayne, old Jay-Z, old West Side Connection. Like I listen to 90s and all that, like early 2000s.
When was it called? When I was looking up your name and shit, I was like, damn, she's never gonna be able to drop a Carter album. because of weight. I'm like, you might have to
B
finesse.
Carter, B.Carter.
Or something like that. I'm like, you might have to finesse the name a little bit. But I'm like, fuck, that's gonna be so hard.
Right.
Are you ever planning on dropping some like depressed shit?
I mean,
bro, people. Okay, so look, I'm gonna give you. So look, we had an interview LMA, and I asked her. I was like, I feel like R&B singers get into relationships to get heartbroken so they can make really great music. Adele makes when the day LeBron James' manager leaves Adele, we finna get a fucking fire album.
Right.
The day Rihanna and A$AP Rocky break, I'm not putting that on nobody,
but like,
we're gonna get a great album. If Jay-Z and Beyonce never work out, which I doubt it because it already worked out, great album.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling like maybe you gotta get in a heartbreak situation.
I was probably gonna drop an EP or something, but I was just gonna get more personal and cause like the first tape, the tape I just dropped was just kind of to grab everybody's attention.
Yeah, and you was talking shit. Like I like that you was bar for bar, like I'm this bitch. Well, and I don't mean to call you that, but you was you was real life, like showing like who you are. You was like pumping your chest out. You was rapping like you was. But I like emotional shit. I'm a huge like Bryson Tiller fan. Like you feel me? Like I be depressed. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you know what? I'm not too deep into like the he's very like Mexicans, we have a saying called cortavenas. So he's very like oh, let me slit my wrist vibes. Like I don't really like that's too depressing. But a lot of music is like that. But I like music like that.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if you're like in the
I can do some stuff like that. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna get that because I don't.
For it's okay, we're sad. We could talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm being for real. Like
I know. Hold on. It's because I know
I'm not depressed, and I'm like, motherfucker.
But I'm not depressed. I'm very happy. But I went through a depressing stage of my life, and I came out of it. But that's why I said with the next tape, I'll probably put into that into it and kind of get more insight of the sad things, because there is people that could relate to that. You know, I'm already past it, so now I'm like, shit. If you cry, that's on y'all. Because I have this little song. It's called "Love of My Life." And when I did it, it was a poem at first. And then like my producer, he ended up making the beat behind it. I was just reading it to him. He was like, I'm gonna just put a beat behind it and we're gonna turn it into a song. So we ended up turning it into a song. But when I was like reading it, I was crying. And I was crying. And so he was like, he was telling me, you know, that's where the best music comes from and stuff like that. But that song, I was crying when I made it. And then when I hear it, I still get sad, I'll cry and shit. And I was playing one time and my daughter was in the back seat and she was like, oh, that's a sad song. And I was like, oh, shit, I ain't never playing this one.
No, but people do like that shit. I feel like motherfuckers be thinking they too gangster, but I'm like, bro, we all like sad music.
Yeah.
Most music back in the days, whether it's in Spanish, English, Korean, the shit was sad.
Yeah, it was
super sad. Yeah. Super, super duper sad. When you're putting this album together, what's your vibes like in the studio? Like,
it's real chill.
Do you need a blunt? Do you need canes? Do you need Wingstop? Like, how many? Like, do you need 3, 4 people, 10 people?
I try to keep it as minimal as possible. Yeah, because I just don't. It's a lot going on. You know, I just But you know, I do my Starbucks, my venti caramel frappuccino.
What's your order?
Venti caramel
frap,
and a butter croissant. Cause like I be doing some fat shit. I'll take the top off and I'll get the butter croissant and dip it in the whipped cream and caramel.
Oh wow.
Man, that shit is so fire. I put everybody on to that. They be thinking I'm tripping. I'm like, man, that shit is fire. So I do that and then I get a tea, medicine ball for my throat, a hot tea.
Okay. Oh, fire.
And then that's pretty much it. I probably eat before all that. But
that's the vibes like?
Yeah.
What about like
chill?
Do you need a dark or you need light in that motherfucker?
It's dark. It's dark. It's real dark and like the little neon lights going here and there, but just it's real chill. It's a vibe. Yeah. It's not forced. It's just real chill. I like to be, like I said, I like to be in settings that make me feel home. You know what I mean? So like here, I feel cool because it's not much people. It's just real chill. I could be myself. It's not like a bunch of people just like, oh my God, what is she gonna say? You know? Yeah. It's not that.
Yeah.
So
I learned that a lot because when I worked in certain places, like there'll be like 30 motherfuckers behind the camera. Mm-hmm. And it's weird. Like we're used to it, but sometimes like a guest or like an artist or whoever comes around and they're like, and I'm like, motherfucker, you worried about the people behind the camera, which it is a little different. Yeah. It's kind of like performing on stage. But I'm like, there's X amount of people watching you through the fucking lens right now. And I'm like, you do got to be careful with what you say.
Yeah.
So it is a little tricky when you do see things like that. How How do you explain to your daughter that you're a rapper?
They don't care. My son and my daughter, they don't care. It's like my son's on the tape. He's on the Oh No song. He's the Oh No on it. But they don't really care. They don't care. Like I was telling them, I send them my videos, my YouTube ones, and I tell them to watch it. They'll watch it. I'm like, oh, that's so cool, Mom. But they really don't care that I'm an art. Like they don't. I'm their mom. Yeah. It's not like, oh, my mom is this. You know, like I don't think. Like when we go to shows and they're at shows, I think that's when they realize. But they're like, "Yay, go mom, go dad!" You know what I mean? That's what they do. But for the most part, I don't think they really care. I think they just see me as a mom. Like they don't care. They're like, "Oh, I'm playing a game, mom. I'm gonna call you." Like they wouldn't care. But if somebody else, I was on the phone with them, they'll talk to me for hours. Them,
it's over with.
Yeah. They don't like it. They don't care.
Yeah.
It's not they don't like it. They don't care.
Yeah, and that's a good thing. But as they get older, the more questions are being asked, though, right?
I don't know, because it's been like, it's normal for them since they were born, you know, their dad always been. So I kind of think it's been normal for them the whole time. They don't really, like I said, they don't care. They be taking pictures with everybody. They don't know who they're taking pictures with. But then when I show them, I'm like, oh, this is that person. They're like, oh, we took a picture with them. And it's like, yeah. Because my daughter, she took a picture with Nipsey. She loved Nipsey.
Yeah.
She took a picture with Nipsey. And she was like, yeah, I took a picture with him. And then my dad asked her, like, who's your favorite rapper? She was like, Nipsey Hussle. She don't be playing them like that, but she still, because she got a picture.
She's like the one, like she's like,
I got a picture with
I got a picture with him. I feel like, damn, I feel like that's some shit I would do. Like I took my nephew to record a podcast one day, and he took a picture with AD, and he was just like bragging to the family, like I took a picture, and he didn't know who the first of all, he don't know who the fuck AD is. He just not working, but he just saw the big ass chain, and he's like, yeah, him. He's him. I took a picture with him. You know what I'm saying?
They don't,
They do not be giving a fuck, but that's cool though because it kind of humbles you a little bit.
Yeah.
Keeps you like in a.
Like damn, you know. But no, for the most part, they don't. Yeah, they don't. I think for the shows and stuff, because when my daughter, I'll show her the club stuff, and she'll be like, you went to the club? How come you didn't tell me? It's like, you can't go. But she be trying to go to the studio. Like, she tries to go. She thinks it's fun, you know?
Yeah,
so,
which is dope.
Yeah, for the most part.
That's funny. How come you ain't tell me? That was like, what the fuck? You want me to fucking bring
I'm like, you can't go.
That is crazy. And would you let them rap if they wanted to?
Well, she told me she wants to be a rapper one day, but I think they just want to do it because they see us doing it, and so you know. But she also told me she want to do hair and she want to do lashes because that's what I do. She also told me she want to be a scientist, so you know I'm down to pay for whatever she want to do. I don't really care. Just do something.
But let's just say like the day came and she's like, "Mom, I want to go to the studio."
We going. We gonna go.
Are you pulling the favors right away or not yet?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
I try to, honestly, I be wanting her to sing, like, because when I be hearing her sing, she can sing.
Yeah.
You know? So I be wanting her to sing. I be like, come on, sing this. She won't do it, though. But I feel like in time, she'll be like, okay, I'll do it. If she just keeps going and going more, I feel like she'll just be like, okay, I'm going to try.
And they're blessed, like, having you as a mom. Mm-hmm. They're going to be able, like, bro, imagine we had fucking vocal teachers. Like, our parents could have been able to pay for vocal teachers or certain things like that. It would have been a fucking, like, we would be at a whole other level. Like these little British actors that do the Harry Potter shit. I'm like, you telling me you learned all that dialogue at the age of 10? While walking and fighting fucking Voldemort? Bullshit, their parents put him at a young age. Yeah. So I think it's dope that you're doing what you're doing. You love what you're doing. Yeah. But now, let's say your daughter or your son wants to sing, you're able to be like.
I just told my son the other day, I was trying to start him a little business because my cousin, he does like old school cars. He likes puts them back together and stuff. Yeah. So he does like, you know, the models that they make and glue the pieces back in. Yeah. He does those. He has them.
Yeah, like a real art. Yeah.
And so I was trying to have my son open up his own like that. So I'm like, son, send me some cars you like. So I could send him to my cousin. He's going to help me start a business for you. He was like, oh, no, it's okay, Mom. No, thanks. I don't want a business. I'm like, what?
You're like, what the fuck?
Right. I'm like, I don't think you understand the importance of it right now, but we're going to get this going. Yeah.
What about sports vibes? Are you like, my son not doing boxing, he not doing football, he not finna get no CTE? Like, are you like obviously you're a real cool person, dope person. Obviously your sport, the rap sport is very like, you know, like you cool, you just a vibe. But what I'm saying is like, when it comes to mom mode, are you like, no TV after 9 p.m.?
No, I'm like really chill with them. They're spoiled, so but they're easy. You know what I mean? Because I work a lot as well, so they make it easier for me by not mom all the time. You know, I kind of made them independent young, you know, so they know how to make sandwiches at like 4. They in there making their own sandwiches and pouring their own stuff because it just helped me more. You know what I mean? You guys know what you want, and I don't know. They're very helpful, but when it comes to mom mode and stuff like that,
they not playing football?
Yeah, my son, we tried to have him do like training and stuff like that, and he threw up. So he was like, I'm not doing that again. But he did basketball. You know, he trains with athletes and things like that. He did karate.
That's a real, that motherfucker could take you far. Karate, you'd be surprised. You go from karate to Muay to UFC, now you fighting for Dana White.
Just like that. He might just like that.
That's cool. That'd be some fly shit, huh?
Right,
start kicking shit around.
Because I always wanted, so you know how back in the days we go to school and they'll send us that paper and they have the cheerleading, football, and the karate.
And you get to circle the one you want. Yeah.
Right. And my mom never circled one. I would circle it and she was like, I don't got the money for that. So when I moved to North Hollywood, I was like, you know what? I'm going to put him in karate because I always wanted to do that. And even if he don't like it, we're going to try it.
At least he tried the motherfucker.
Yeah, and he tried it. So that's all I care about, as long as he tried it, because if he tries it and later in life, he might want to go back, you know, because he remember how it made him feel, whatever, you know. So I just like them to try stuff as long as they're trying, and I'm not going to force them to do something they don't want to do, you know.
That's that's dope, because I've always thought about, like, I have a lot of, like, homies and I don't judge nobody from their parenting, but sometimes I'll be like, bro, you got to, like, ease up a little bit. Like, they kids and shit. And like I said, I don't have no kids. I've never parented, so I can't. But like even like with my sisters, I'll be like, bro, you gotta like the other day I think my nephew wanted like the other day my nephew wanted like a piece of bread. It's called pan dulce, like, like sweet bread. Yeah, pan. And my sister was like, no, it's already eaten. I'm like, bro, and I don't mean to overpower her fucking parenting, but I was like, bro, let the fucking kid eat a pan dulce one time. He's at grandma's house.
You know what, though? Let me tell you guys something. You guys always let that grandma's house stuff slide because my mom does the same thing. Because, you know, my kids, they don't eat junk food or things like that.
She overpower you, grandma?
Yeah, she does it. And then don't tell me, but they'll tell me because I'll be like, well, what'd you feed them? But so I'll just get them stuff before they go so they got the stuff to eat. You know what I mean? But, like, my son, I know when he eats a piece of candy, like, they really don't eat candy like that, you know? So if he eats a piece of candy, this motherfucker is off the chain, like... And I'll just know because he's just running around nonstop. He's just nonstop. So, but the grandma thing, they always, I'm like that. My mom calls me a helicopter mom because I'm like, hold on, wait, what are you giving my baby? Hold on. Like, I'm
that's
like
how my sister is.
Yeah, because it's like, we just know our kids, if our kids are going to get, like the pan dulce, what if he ate the top of it and then just start spazzing and being crazy. And she knows he act like that when he eat it, you know? So she's like, hold on, he about to go to sleep, you know? It just be things like that, I think, but I'm like I said, I'm lenient. My kids already know no candy and things, so that's not like
it's not like a shock to them. It's more like if you could get away with it, let's you feel me? That's cool though. But I think that's dope. Obviously there has to be a structure everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's dope. When you were putting the tape together with your team, how many arguments did you guys have about what songs first, what songs last, what songs in the middle? What was the back and forth like?
So what I did was at first I kind of did what I thought kind of made sense, but I changed the tape so much, like changed the music on the tape, like I replaced it with old music, the old music with new music, because the new music was sounding way better. So I'm like, oh shit, hold on. So the order just kept changing, but it wasn't really no argument because they kind of went with the list that I had. They just replaced, like RJ and Mike, they both kind of, redid the order for me, but like replace what needed to be replaced, you know, to make the transition sound good or whatever. So
and obviously they're successful at their craft, done it for a long time. But were you like, motherfucker, they're like this shit better? But they're like what? Maybe like one or two things where you were like,
RJ,
okay.
It's RJ, because he does know a lot of shit, and
he's successful.
It's him just. I don't know if it's the way he say things, and then I know he right, and then it just be like, God damn, like, hold on, can I at least just try this real quick? Let me just, like, because I let him go with me to, like, he didn't go to none of my sessions and stuff like that because
he's annoying.
No,
and look, it's okay because
he's a session stealer.
And I'm gonna tell you why. Because I've been in sessions with like an artist, And I like, not that I feel bad because I know it comes from the heart. But I'll be like, damn, motherfucker, let him learn. Like,
yeah. Okay, so look we went to the studio and I was like,
break it down.
At first, I was just like, okay, you know, it's cool.
I will be motivated.
Yeah, you know. And then when he came the second time, and I'm like, hold on, like you keep taking my sessions over. He'd be like, oh, I'm gonna go in. I go in, and I'm like, yeah, you know, whole song his. A whole song, whole session. But it takes me a minute to write because I'm not I'm a rookie. He's like professional.
Yeah, punch in. Yeah. I'm tired. Let me go get some root Chris. Like, damn. Motherfuckers be eating steak after every session. I'll be like,
after 5 songs, I'm just going to get some roofs. Yeah.
Yeah. but you taking your time.
Yeah, like I'm like literally sitting there trying to write the verse and then go do it But this motherfucker be done in like 5-10 minutes with a verse. And I'm just like, damn, like, and he like, oh, you ready? And it's like, bro, like, I'm not.
Go get your roots, Chris. Come back.
Yeah. Don't you got some other errands to run? No, but
yeah. Go to thing like motherfucker. Get out of here.
But he does. I say that he does give me a lot of good advice as far, like
it's genuine. It's just sometimes it could be a little.
I act like I don't listen, but sometimes he be saying some real shit, and it really sticks to me because I don't think he gonna like. One thing I respect about him is like, because some people will know the game and then use the game against you instead of teach you the game and like help you go up together.
So use
like
it as leverage
to control you type thing. But he don't do that. You know what I mean?
That's
so
a beautiful
I fuck
thing.
with that. Yeah, I fuck with that because it's just solid and it's genuine. You know what I mean? So
no, I like that, and I'm saying that I know because I've been around him enough to where I know like the craft is serious. So I can only imagine you'd be like, oh fuck, man, shut the fuck up. Dude, was there ever a time where you didn't send him the address to the studio?
Sometimes I wouldn't tell him. I'll tell him late. He'll still be like, but he don't. Like I said, once I would tell him like, I don't want you at the session. I don't want you there because he worked fast. But I would tell him exactly that. It's not nothing like against him because he's good, But damn, like. Let me learn.
Yeah, I feel it. Yeah, I'm in a situation where I was like doing the interview. After the interview, I got like 30 tips. I'm like, bitch, I know. I calm myself. Give me a fucking second to breathe real quick. So I totally feel that. Cause look, like I'm over the years, you learn on your own. I feel that, you learn on your own. But like I used to interrupt a lot, and like even right now when you were talking, I wanted to say like some funny shit, but that's just like the comedic in me where like
I wouldn't laugh.
But then the fans don't like it. Let her fucking talk.
What?
Let her get it. But it's a real thing because I've seen interviews where I look and I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. I want to hear Drake say something.
Oh yeah, you know what? I've been like that before too.
I totally get it. So I've like little by little I'll be more quiet.
Man, if you want to crack a joke while I'm right here, crack all the jokes.
Oh, I appreciate that. Where do you feel like you get your swag from? Your mom, your dad, like your friend group. Like me and a lot of my lingo is from me and my best friends from high school. Like we just like I got known for saying like the homies. Like it's just something I say.
Yeah.
But I say it like in a funny, like kind of like joking way, but it's something that like I'm known for, but it's a lingo I come from my homies. Like the way I dress, like something me and my homies kind of, we do our own thing. Everybody, it's a lot of similarities to other people in the world, but like we have our own lingo. Where do you feel like your little swag come from? Like these shoes are crazy.
Thank you.
Have you met my boy T-Rell?
Yeah.
He would have told you something about them shoes.
He would have talked about.
He would have been like,
roasted the fuck out of me.
He would have looked at him like this. And he would have been like, but I fuck with him. He would have found something wrong with them. But like, and that's what I mean. Like your swag, your fashion. What do you like about it? Like, where do you feel like you get it from?
I just throw shit together. Like, honestly, I don't really have like an aesthetic or anything like that. I just dress what's comfortable. I've always been a tomboy, but there's times where I feel like I want to be a pretty bitch. You feel me? So I just tap into that too. But for the most part, I'm a tomboy. I like to dress comfortable. Like how you dress, I like to dress like this.
Bro, my homies wear fucking Balenciaga shoes, the tightest jeans in the world, and like this shirt that costs $1,000 to sit while we do 2 hours and go back home and take it off. And I'm like, I'm coming in shorts.
I just want to be comfortable.
Like after this, I'm gonna go play softball.
Right.
And I'm gonna go like this.
You play softball?
I'm gonna go with the homies. We gotta go.
That's tough.
I'm gonna go do it up, but I'm like, I'm comfortable all the way. I think I only dress nice on the weekends. And even that, even at that, I might wear some jeans that are a little fucked up. I think it's the actor in me, just know I'm an actor. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm Adam Sandler vibes where I'm like a little dusty. But if there was a brand that you could connect with, like that you feel like you'll do some dope shit with, what brand you feel like you want to put some shit together, maybe like a design or something like that?
I would do like I like Off-White, but I like Chanel. Like
Fire.
Yeah. I honestly want to do like runway modeling and things like that as well.
You are pretty tall.
Yeah.
That's rare. That's rare.
Yeah. So I kind of do want to do that.
Can you walk really fast in heels?
I could try. I mean, I could run in heels.
If you could run in heels, I think you're good.
Yeah, I can run.
But you know they have like the certain walk.
Yeah.
But you also don't want to be.
I need to practice on that though. I gotta practice my walk. But you know, one thing about me is I'm really like, when I do something, I really put my all into it.
Like dedicated to it.
Yeah, I get real dedicated. It'd be times where I be like acting like I'm not, but I'll be watching videos and little things like that to kind of like, and I'm a visual learner, so what I do is I like count things and things like that, like steps and shit, and then that's how I learn.
I like
But that's what I would do is most definitely.
What are some like hobbies that we might not know that you like? Like me, I love playing ball. I'm a huge like FIFA gamer. Like I like just doing a bunch of stupid shit with my friends. Like it's just like that's like my little hobbies that I like doing. Like how I'm on merch shit, I like doing that. I don't know, I can't think of other things. But so I grew up playing water polo. So every time, like I love the water. Like I want to go to the beach every weekend. I want to get in somebody's pool every weekend. Like swimming. What's like a little hobby or something that you really like? That might be like a little geeky, a little nerdy. Like, I love ASMR. People think I'm crazy. They think I'm weird. Like, oh, you're a fucking creep. But I love ASMR. Is there something that you like that people might be like, oh, shit, what the fuck? Like, Mike has him by surprise?
Okay, I like that one girl that was going up. She was like, yes, yes, yes.
Who?
Pinky Doll, I think that's her name. She do like the AI.
The dish shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's creepy that you like that. You just watch.
Let me tell you, because I actually called
Flowers. She was... But like, they shitting on you, by the way.
That's
how I get judged about it.
Because I was like, wait, let me see what she does when you do this one. So I was over there doing it, and I'm like, oh shit. So she got about $20 off of me.
You were sending the different emotes? Yeah. That's hilarious.
And when she did one, I'm like, okay, I know what this one is.
And she's like, flowers.
Flowers. I love flowers.
That's funny as fuck.
Yes.
But that's hilarious. You know what? That shit makes hella money.
Right. Like I said, she made 20 off me. I just imagine how much she made before
She made 20 off me. Right. She started this shit. I think she made over 20 bands.
They started doing it when I would get on TikTok now, and they just be doing it. They be doing all kind of crazy
like
shit.
Like the ghetto
now.
Ones?
Yeah, that's the fucking funny ones. And I'll be just sitting there dying laughing.
Yeah, I've seen like the ghetto ones.
They have the couple ones.
The flower ones. That's just hilarious. But damn, that's funny. What about like something outside of like the internet?
I
don't know. You might like fucking.
I do eyelashes. I like doing lashes.
Fire. Okay.
Yeah, I love doing lashes.
Shout out all the lash techs.
Yep. Shout out to all the lash techs. I do hair too. Those are things that I like to do. I'm athletic, so I do like sports. I like to run around. Do like. I still got a childish side of me. You feel me? I still got a childish side of me. So.
When the last time you went running?
I run all the time. What are
you full of shit.
No, I'm not.
When the last time you went hiking?
Okay, the last time I went hiking, I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember, but it was like last year probably, maybe the year before that. But like walking, still a long time ago. But it was on the other day. The other day it was on my mind to go walk, and I just didn't do it. But
you should have practiced your
one
more walking.
Shit, I be tired now. I got all that shit to do. I be like, fuck, man, how am I gonna fit this in there?
Being a rapper, fucking tiring, huh?
Hell yeah. That shit, it's tiring, but it's fun. I mean, if you make fun with it, you know, it's cool. But you still be tired as fuck.
Favorite food spot were in your hometown? I know you said you were kind of like up and down the IE, but like, what like a spot that never missed for you?
I mean, I left out of there when I was 18. Yeah, I fuck with Baker's.
Baker's is chorro.
Yeah, but they don't really got no good food out there like that. But I fuck with Baker's.
Baker's cool. Baker's is cool. It's like our Tommy's kind of, huh? It's kind of like our Tommy's
is nasty as fuck.
And Baker's is good?
Yeah, Tommy got the soggy bread. What?
But that's because the chili makes it soggy,
That's nasty. Y'all just throwing shit together.
Tommy's is fire. Why you shitting on our Tommy's?
Yeah, I'm not.
You like Tams?
No.
Whoa.
I like Ramona's. I fuck with Ramona's.
The fuck is Ramona? You know what's Ramona's?
Oh my God. You do not know Ramona's?
I know Tams.
I like Tams. I fuck with Ramona's.
Yeah.
Ramona's. You gotta have Ramona's, man. You gotta fuck with Ramona's.
Where can I find a Ramona's?
It's on Crenshaw, I think. That's on.
Crenshaw, Ramona's? And
it's Mexican food.
Ramona's a Mexican food? She said, wow, don't be judging me.
Right, because you should fucking know.
Yeah, facts.
Ramonas, y'all hear this shit?
Ramonas, y'all ain't never tapped in.
All right, y'all, they gonna give us a play and we gonna do it. What is it called? Mukbang.
A mukbang. Shout out to mukbangs.
Yeah.
But damn, I've never heard of that. That's crazy. And shit, the Pollo Loco I worked on was on fucking Vernon and Crenshaw.
Orleans and York?
Where's that?
Like 10 minutes away.
Yeah, see, I don't even know these places. You eating like the white people shit now.
No,
you doing rapper shit now. They got salads there, huh?
Hell no.
They got salads? No. What do they have in that motherfucker? They got
po' boys. They got chicken po' boys. That's what I had, a chicken po' boy. But Ramona's has.
They got avocado toast?
I don't know. They just got po' boys. Let me tell you one thing. I don't eat like that. Like, I'll go there and I'll be like we went to, what is it? Tao, whatever.
Tao.
Yeah,
damn, we get it. We couldn't even pronounce it. RJ got hella money. He like,
yeah, we over there sounding it out. I'm sounding it out in my head. But
we like this Tao.
I went there before and they were just getting a lot of shit and they were eating it. And I was like, oh, well, it looked good because they were eating it, So I was like, let me try this shit. I was like, what the fuck is this? And they're like, oh, it's spicy tuna. Oh, hell no. The fuck is this? I didn't eat no more of that shit because I didn't know what nothing was.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I don't eat food. I don't know what it is.
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't. I was like, to this day, I'm like, I'm simple. Like Subway, Yoshinoya, Pollo Loco, some tacos. I'll get some Popeyes.
Yeah, I'm like that too. I'll eat at some of these places.
But I ain't gonna lie though. Like, as like the little more bread I started getting, I started trying like different shit. Like, bro, up to like a year ago, I was not, like maybe a couple months actually, I was not buying no $40 prey. You are crazy. That sounds fucking crazy.
Yeah, it do.
Bitch, you finna get some tacos and some Casamigos out of me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You know what I mean? But Taos, Taos.
They want that. They want that instead of the.
Yeah, you're not getting Taos. I'm gonna hit my plug from whatever restaurant I know.
He might got a gift card. We might can order something and pick it up with the gift card.
But that's funny. But spicy tuna's good food.
Yeah, I'm cool. I don't really eat seafood. I did when I was young because my daddy's side, they from Louisiana. So.
Oh, a lot of seafood.
Yeah, so they used to eat that a lot when I was young.
So you like over it kind of.
Yeah.
Are you a fan of like Italian food?
Yeah, I'm Italian, so I'm native. I'm black and Italian.
Okay, I thought you were white a little bit.
No.
Italian's white.
Very disrespectful. I'm just kidding.
Italians a little white.
Yeah, they are. No, they act white. They not white though, because they'd be called white. But they.
Italians? Fun fact, I have a lot.
I didn't even know.
I didn't even know that.
Smarty pants.
Smarty pants.
He's so smart. See, that's what I'm saying.
That's why he don't come to my session.
You already see. You see, lesson learned again.
Fuck! I just gonna sit outside. Are you like a hot or cold? Like weather wise? Like what you?
I like the rain. I like to be cold. I like the heat too.
You're depressed. I'm telling you.
No, I'm not.
You like the rain, fool. Like I love the cold too, but I'm like a depressed vibes.
You know what? Okay, look, I'm not depressed, but I think that I just like that type of weather and stuff because it just make you want to chill and relax. Like, you don't have to do nothing. Like I said, I like to just sit in the house. Like, I
depressed. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, you're like a homebody. So when it's summer,
I feel like when I start fucking with people and I start dabbling into people's business outside of my home is when I become depressed because they be giving me problems I don't have. You feel me? Like, they problems or they stress start becoming mine. And I'm like, God damn, like,
that's funny.
So I like to. I'm telling you, I learned like as I get older and I'm starting to become more spiritual with myself and things like that. I start to see like. Sometimes when you do feel like sick to your stomach, being around certain people, you don't need to be around them.
Energy shit.
Yeah, like I feel like, and that's what I'm learning to just keep myself where I'm at because every time I do the opposite of instead of staying, I go, I feel like it always becomes a problem. And instead of me knowing that, trusting my gut, you feel me? I still just go and be like, I don't be blindsided to that. I'm still go, and then it just fuck up. So.
How many homegirls you cut off after your album dropped?
I don't know. I cut them off before.
Oh, you cut them off before? Mm-hmm. Bullshit, you lost some homegirls after the album.
Nah. All my homegirls are really, like, all my friends are solid. I don't really have bad friendships.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I'm like a solid person. Like I said, the type of people I attract around me, they're like me, real solid, supportive, and things like that. So thankfully, I have that type of team. Anybody else that wasn't, they kind of booted themselves off. They cut their own, tie. But I try to, because I have a platform and I'm very good with business. I try to just, if anything, I try to do business. Let's do some business. Like, come on, let's get your business going, things like that. I just try to put them on a different path. But if they don't listen, after a while, I can't force somebody. I just be like, okay, you ain't trying to grow, we out. Like.
But also, somebody that likes being alone and not getting that energy, right? You did hair and lashes. How many girls complain to you about their lives?
All of them. But it's like I don't mind. Yeah, I really don't mind because
they paid?
No. No.
You a lucky therapist.
No. Yeah, I am. They tell me I am though. You know, but they tell me things because I give them the honest truth. You know, I wouldn't misguide nobody or mislead nobody into something I wouldn't do. So when they tell me things, the answer I'm going to give you is based off the things you're telling me. Now, if you lying and leaving out some parts, I can't really help you like that. You know what I mean? But for the most part, I kind of like being, like, I like talking to them because, like I said, it makes me a people person. It makes me understand people more because a lot of people are different, you know? So it makes me just learn that there's different type of people. Like, some come with problems, some just be happy as hell. Like, and I'll be like, damn, this bitch ain't never had a problem in her life. Like, you know, like, you would never think.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know, it's just real different, but.
How big are you on the horoscope thing?
I don't really care about that. I care about it to a certain extent, but.
Why they smacking their teeth over there?
Because they're trying to make it seem like something that's not. But for the most part, I care about, but I'm not all into astrology, like.
Astrology and shit like that.
Like all into, oh, you're a Libra and this. I don't really give a fuck about that because, you know, Libras are horrible. Sagittarius suck. Leos suck. Aquarius, crybabies. Capricorn's cool. Pisces cool. Taurus is the one.
Okay. Oh, you're a Taurus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the best.
I'm a Pisces.
Are you? Exactly. So, because I put you, my daughter's a Pisces.
Yeah?
So
when's her birthday?
March 2nd.
Oh, I'm March 9th.
Are you?
Yeah,
She's
March
supposed
9th.
to be due March 7th. Yeah.
Pisces, a lot of cool people are Pisces. Actually, I don't even know about two people, me and YG. And we have the same birthday. So that's why we go like me. But yeah, Pisces are cool.
Yeah.
Aquarius are crybabies.
Yeah.
I don't know. What are the ones you said that you don't like?
Sagittarius. They're very, there's like two different sides of Sagittarius. There's like the mean ones and then there's like the chill ones. So I like the chill ones.
For somebody that's not into it, you know a lot.
I know, but
Exactly.
Okay, but I was going to the point that it's because the people I know around me, if that's the case, because like I said, I meet different people, so I'm going based off my family and the people that are close to me on the astrology.
So what's your son?
He's a cat.
Okay, so you don't really like him?
No, I like him.
No, I'm just fucking.
Yeah, he's cool. Like, I get along with him like this. You know what I mean? But for the most part, like, when I do astrology and think about it, talk about my family. These are people when people are like, oh, my birthday's in this, I'll be like, who do I know's birthday? And then I think about a family member, I'll be like, that's what I think about.
Oh, you're the cousin I stopped talking to a year ago. So I just
start stereotyping them as this sign. You know what I mean? And then, so I really don't go off it. I just kind of base people off how they are. Like,
see, I'm a Pisces, so letting you know now, your daughter gonna be hella emotional.
Oh, she is. She's
yeah?
Man,
oh, what? Bro, I be throwing fits. I'm happy one day. I'm mad the other. I be frustrated. Yeah. She's probably hella creative though.
Yeah, she is.
She probably likes to draw.
Yeah.
She go like, if she was saying she won't be a scientist, she might be a fucking scientist.
Yeah, she draws. She does everything.
Yeah, that's what my mom used to. I don't really like. There's like a reach to the shit, right? Because I feel like I've had relationships like and I think a lot of it's based off relationships, right?
Right. Yeah.
So like I've had relationships with a lot of multiple like different type of signs and. They work for a long time. It just might not work forever, right?
Yeah,
and people could start doing. And then people do too much, like the moon rising, all that shit. It's too much.
Yeah, once they start getting there, I'll be like, okay.
Yeah. But from what I do know, like especially for your sign, like for my sign, like my mom, like when people explain that, my mom used to be like, bro, as a kid, you wanted to like. How do I create like sticky hands? Like how we're like you wanted to draw, you wanted to swim. My mom said I used to watch like TV and used to like act out the same shit. Like you fucking talked forever. She's like your classes, you always had like in elementary, she's like you always had 1s and 2s for like certain shit like that. So I was like, damn, that's crazy. So I guess a little bit is kind of true.
Yeah.
But you know, it's like to like a reach and shit like that.
Yeah, but she's real creative.
That's fire. That's amazing.
She's like. Oh, she likes to draw. She likes to make stuff. Like she likes
creative.
To cut. I have bought this skirt. I remember when I bought this skirt. I didn't even wear. I just bought it. It had like a little rhinestone on it and like a diamond. She cut my skirt. I had just bought it and walked in. She cut it and made a little skirt for her Barbie with my shit. And I was like, wow, like I didn't get to wear it.
She might be the next Virgil.
Yeah, exactly. So she does cut things and puts like she'll get a piece of like Play-Doh, make something, and be like, look what I made. I don't know if you remember the show, The PJs.
The fucking, I know what you're talking about. So PJ Mask?
No, not PJ Mask. It's the PJs from back in the days.
Damn, I don't remember. I wasn't watching too much.
They're like little Play-Doh black a cartoon. Like
damn, I don't remember that.
Okay, so we was watching it. She was like, Mom, are they made out of Play-Doh? And I was like, yeah. She's like, I can make those.
She's like, start acting the motherfuckers out.
Yes. But
that's fire though. That's amazing. I think everything you're doing is amazing. I think the relationship. I think your energy's dope. That's good. Keep it like that, because you don't want to be dealing with like. I feel like, especially with women, I feel like people just think it's such an easy target to attack y'all when it comes to anything. Like you breathe wrong, they're gonna be like, she a hoe. She ratchet. like motherfucker, let him breathe. Like she could say fuck you. Like she don't gotta like. They want y'all to be educated and pinky up. And I think the way you carry yourself is and. It's something that's kind of missing because I feel like how we were talking earlier, when it comes to like girl music, they want to see just kind of, which I get it though, you feel me? Like it brings a lot of audience in, but I think the way you rapping and doing your shit, going bar for bar, and hopefully we get some more depressing music. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I think when that comes together, I think it's like true to yourself and you doing your shit.
Yeah, for the most,
Yeah.
That's just, I feel like it's easier just being me. You know, I don't try to put this expectation on myself because it's hard to keep up with expectations of other people. You know what I mean? Because they're always going to expect more and more and more. So this is who I am. You know what I mean? And there's days where I do feel like I want to get all together and shit like that and take some cute ass pictures. Then there's days I want to just be chill. You know what I mean? And be regular, you know? So I just be like this, and I be like, when people get around me and shit, I just be more happy when they don't be like, oh my God, this, and this about my music and shit. I just be like, because it be like my family and friends and shit. And then, but if they do it, it don't stop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it don't become weird, but I, for the most part, try to stay cool so they don't be the weird ones. You know what I mean? I just try to level it.
You be like, not the bigger person, but you're like, I'll be the cool one.
Yeah.
What are some, especially we in LA, right? Shout out Los Angeles. Shout out all the people are doing it. There's like, who are some people that you would want to work with from the city?
There's a couple of them I work with.
Like who's somebody like you really like, you fuck with their delivery, their cadence.
I like Bino.
Shout out Bino.
Yeah, I like Bino shit. Who else do I be listening to out here? I don't really be listening to people's music. I really don't. I just be listening to my shit, you know. But I fuck with Bino shit.
Bino hard.
Yeah. You know RJ, I already worked with him though.
Yeah, you over that shit, huh?
Unless he give me a tape.
Yeah, nah, I can't wait to see you do more. What could we expect next? It's like a cliche question, but like real life, like what could we expect next? Like, are you going bald? Are you fucking gonna jump off a cliff?
He said, "Am I going bald?" This that depressed shit he talking about.
That depressed shit, what can we expect on the next couple of singles, tapes, music videos? Like, what's the vibes like?
Honestly, I can't even tell you right now because I would just have to feel the vibe. I have to feel the beat and shit to know where I'm going with it and stuff. Because I have enough stories to kind of make it depressed and make it that way. You know, I have like stories. I know I will cry when I record it again. You know, so I just feel like, you know, I'm gonna give that personal side more, and just remain being me. You feel me? That's just what I really want to do, is just tune more into that personal side, the depressed side for you.
The depressed side.
And then that's pretty much it, you know what I mean? And just keep doing what I'm doing and add more sauce to it as I go, you know?
I like that. Well, man, thank you for coming.
I appreciate you for
having me. That was a fire.
Yeah.
I was like, we gonna have to talk. I was looking at some interviews. I was like, too much music shit. We gotta know who you are. You feel me? I'm gonna have to go to Ramona's. I gotta go to Ramona's now.
Man, and let me know how it go.
Man,
you ain't gonna be like that. You gonna be like,
fire.
Man, I missed out.
Oh, before you get out of here. Shout out Big Chief. You feel me? This is a sponsorship. Yeah. You smoke?
Yeah.
There's some weed in this motherfucker.
Hey, Big Chief, shout out to you. And then I got you something too. I got you a Bree Carter shirt. Put that Bree Carter on. If y'all haven't checked out my tape, put that Bree Carter on. You guys won't be disappointed.
Go run the tape up. You feel me?
Put that Bree Carter on.
All your links are gonna be in the description. Okay. Go listen to the tape, please, right now. Go follow her. Please. Go like all her shit. How are you on TikTok? You on TikTok?
Yeah. All my social medias, I love Bree Carter. ILOVEBREECARTER.
Yeah. If you can't spell, motherfucker, don't trip. We got it for you right here.
Yep. I love Bree Carter. Sound it out.
So make sure you go bump the music. It's a fire ass tape album. We coming together. It's all coming together. I'm excited to see more. We definitely gonna have to do in like a year, we got to run another one back.
Right, I'm down.
You know, you feel me? In a year, we finna be at
all right, it has to be the same day. It's going to be an anniversary on
okay,
that.
let me see. What's today's
the Bree Carter anniversary.
8/10.
Let's go.
So you feel me? So we gonna have to run it back on 8/10.
Yep.
Make sure you guys go follow her. Go run the tape up. Thank you again. And this has been another episode of Chisme with Doknow.
Yes, sir.